Hi, how are you doing? My name is MJ. I'm a serial hoarder and I have my birthday coming up in a couple of weeks. Back in the day, I used to hoard school supplies, makeup, clothes. When I got into crafting with yarn, I started hoarding, you guessed it, yarn. Today, if you'd like to join me, I'd like to share with you the joy of hoarding yarn, and so I'm gonna show you all of the yarn that I bought for my birthday and what I'm planning to do with them. Let's get started. This is the first batch of yarn that I ordered, and I bought this from Shopee. Now, if you're not from the Philippines, Shopee is essentially the seller platform online, and yeah, the first thing I saw was actually this burlap wool bulky yarn in the shade pumpkin. My favorite type of yarn to work with is chunky or super chunky yarn. I don't enjoy using thin yarns just because maybe I'm lazy like that, or it hurts my hands too much. So this is the first yarn that I saw that was being sold from that particular shop. This is all from one seller, and I really like the color. She was also selling it for wholesale, and I actually wanted to buy all three, but then, you know, in your head you're like, do I really want to buy all this yarn? You know how you go to a store and you see something you like, but you don't really want to buy it, so you keep coming back for it only to find out that somebody else already bought it. Yeah, that kind of happened. So I saw that only that one of the yarns had been sold, and I panicked. So then I tried to find a way to buy as much yarn as I could to compensate for that. So here we go. This is the yarn. I really like this color. I think I might make a cowl with this, or maybe a scarf. So yeah. Next we have these two Burnett softy chunky yarns. I really like this color, but I was honestly a little disappointed to find out how small it was, because it's actually on the label, it's super chunky yarn, but looking at this is around a 5, so this is just chunky. But I'm not sure what I'm planning to do with this. Maybe also a scarf or a hat. Yeah, so I bought two. It's really cute. I really like this color scheme because I have a lot of favorite colors, but for the past year or so, my favorite color has been periwinkle. So I really like that. And I like that it's multicolor so that I don't have to change yarns all the time. Alright. Next we have the Heartland Thick and Quick. I'm so excited about this. I actually just bought this out of a whim. One of the skeins here, she gave to me for free because remember how I said she was selling it at a wholesale price? Yeah, I tried bargaining, and she told me she'd give me a skein for free. It's slightly used, but there's still a lot, as you can see. This color looks gorgeous, don't you think? Oh, yeah. So I probably will make, again, a scarf or a cowl with this, and maybe I'll make a scarf with one and then a matching bonnet with the other one. This is really nice. I like hoarding chunky yarn because I don't live in the States. I live in the Philippines, and these types of yarns are kind of hard to come by because I get most of my yarn from China, as you'll see later, or from other shops that exist here in the Philippines who sort of consolidate yarns from different places and they resell it. This one I was super excited for. This is Lion Brand Pound of Love. I was so excited for this, mainly because I just have this thing for really large yarn balls. This is a size 4. I can still work with the 4. I honestly one of my first experiences with knitting was with a 3, I think, or a 2, and I didn't enjoy it. It hurt my hands. But then, seeing as it's a huge ball of yarn, I'm really excited to have it, and it's really soft. So I might try to make a top out of this one. Maybe a vest, I'm not sure yet. But it's like a comforting little pillow of love. I really like that. So here you go. Yeah, this is 932 meters. That's a lot of yarn. I'm so excited. So yeah, that's for the first package. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, this next package I got from a store called Gansilyo Guro, which roughly translates to crochet teacher. Oh my god, I am so excited to open this. I have been resisting the urge to open this because I wanted to I wanted to film myself opening the packages just so the joy was real and, you know, visceral. So this actually came with an eco bag, and I really like that because you don't know this, but I'm filming on this little plastic container. Actually, it's a pretty sizable plastic container where I keep all my yarn, and it's full right now. So I'm not sure where I'm gonna put all of this yarn, but if I work and make my projects fast enough, maybe it'll free up some space. It's pretty secure. Free yarn. Alright, package 2. Let's get started with the chunky yarn again. So this is the DMC Nitty 10, and I got it in 3 colors because, like I said, I'm kind of obsessed with super chunky yarn because it's relatively hard to come by, but I realized that DMC, I think they really ship to the Philippines, and I have a feeling that this particular store is one of the official distributors because the price for these yarns are the same as other more like official stores that I found. So I got it in these colors. So this particular color, this dark navy blue, I'm planning to make a bonnet because my dad, he has a pretty small head. His words, not mine, and my mom agrees. So I thought that, you know, I know there's a pandemic going on, but I'm looking forward to the future where we can travel again and, you know, see the world. Yeah, I'm planning on making a bonnet for my dad so that by the time we can travel again, he has a hat that actually fits him. These two, my mom likes the color gray and I like really muted white or beige colors, so I just bought these just in case. Because I really want a wide selection of scarves, and also just in general I like hoarding. And I find knitting to be really therapeutic. So yeah, I'm really glad that this is a cheaper alternative for me to buy than all the other American yarns, and I'm sad about it. They don't sell American yarn in the Philippines, not a lot at least, so I'm really happy about these because now size 6 yarn seems a lot more accessible to me. So. Next we have this Stardust yarn in bright red. I really like this yarn. It's actually a size 4, so you know that it's nice yarn. You know that it's nice yarn if it's not chunky and I buy it. I would only ever buy thin yarn if I really like it. And this particular yarn I enjoy because it has a shimmer to it. It's composed of cotton, acrylic, and silk, so it has kind of this really shiny quality about it. This particular color isn't as shimmery as the others. I'm gonna show you another one because in another store they sell, I think, the same yarn pretty much, but I bought them in different colors. I bought 3 of these because I'm planning to use them for the Harry Styles cardigan. This is the Aran weight yarn that I'm gonna use. This is the bulky cashmere blend. This is probably my favorite type of yarn to work with. I just finished my first sweater with it. So this is the sweater that I made out of this type of yarn, just in a different color. I chose this color because I'm planning to make a halter top, and I thought it was really pretty, and also they have wholesale prices, so I was trying to order as much as I could to obtain a certain threshold for price. Same yarns over here, but this one is neon orange. Look at how that reflects the color into the camera though. If I'm being honest, this isn't the color of orange that I wanted initially, just because this is one of the colors that I'm planning to use for the Harry Styles cardigan. Color of the orange in the Harry Styles cardigan pattern looked a lot more like burnt orange, but I think this will do. I think it'll work nicely, and I'm happy. These gray ones, I'm planning to make a second cardigan because I'm insane. I wanted to make this color scheme kind of like the Burnett yarn that I showed you a while ago, so I want it to be with periwinkles, blues, grays, and whites, and that's why I bought these. That's it for the second package. Let's go for the big haul. Alright, this is package 3 from a place called The Attic Yarn and Craftery. I love this place just because before the quarantine, I went there. They have a shop in Marikina. They don't work from there now, but they have a physical store there, and I absolutely loved it. Like, you know how yarn just looks so good in general, and then the store smelled really good and it was really clean, and I loved it. I spent like 4 or 5 hours in there, I think, early in the morning, probably 4 hours. This is majority of the colors that I'm gonna use for the Harry Styles cardigan. and also for the second Harry Styles cardigan that I'm planning to make. I also bought just a few yarns because I really like the color. Most of these two right here, these two packages right here, are their chunky acry cotton blend. So it's pretty much the same as the bulky cashmere blend from Gansilio, but some colors are only available in one store and then some colors are only available in the other. And actually I found another store that sells these yarns but also has a different selection. So they gave me a birthday discount because if you're a member and card holder for their store, yeah, they have these promos, the more you buy, you know, the deal. And yeah, they gave me a 15% discount for all of these and I'm so happy. So let's open them up. They also gave free masks, so that's really nice. I barely go out of the house, but you know, masks, it's always good to be careful. You don't know how excited I was to open up these yarns. Yeah, I was really holding out because we leave packages outside for a couple of days just to sanitize them, just to be safe. But I was also just resisting the urge to open these before starting my video because I really wanted to make this video and you know, share the experience with people who love yarn the same way I do. This color I actually really love. I have tons of these inside my container here, but I'm planning to make a cabled sweater out of it, so I bought some of these for the cardigan. Here are all the colors that I'm going to use, minus the neon orange one that I already showed you guys. This is me following the pattern as closely as I can. So the light blue, oh, this baby blue is so gorgeous, isn't it? But yeah, this is going to be for the button band. And then this beautiful emerald color, there you go, one of the colors there. And then this dandelion sort of yellow, and this is my red, and of course your basic and your classic black. Now these ones over here, except this one, because yeah, this is the gray that I showed you a while ago from Gansilio Guru. These are all from the Attic Yarn and Craftery, and now this one is the color combination I'm planning to use for the second version of the cardigan that I'm gonna make. Look at that. It looks so good together. I really like this beigeish color as well, and it's shinier in real life. If you could see it in real life, it's a lot shinier. And I'm really happy about this one, and I'm excited to start on this cardigan. And for the Aran weight that I'm going to use for the cardigan, I'll be using probably this Lush Garden blend. So this is pretty much the same as the Stardust blend, but you see how shiny it is? You can see it more with this particular color, which is why I really like it. And I have some of these in stock. Apparently they didn't have enough of this color. I actually am kind of glad because in the pictures they looked a lot less dark, so I'm kind of at peace with the fact that this isn't the color that I'm gonna use because I actually have one of these in storage. So yeah, this is probably the color I'm gonna use for the Aran weight yarn in my other cardigan. If you wanted to take a closer look at them, here you go. Gorgeous, right? This is the last type of yarn that I bought here, which is a milk cashmere cotton blend in blue violet. This is what I mean by I only buy really nice yarn if it's fingering weight or, you know, lightweight. This is a 2. I actually bought a lot just in case I wanted to sort of merge the yarns together and try to make them thicker. So yeah, I love this color, absolutely love this color. Here's another color that I really like aside from periwinkle, just a sort of lavender metallic purple. It's beautiful, don't you think? I have 3 of these in storage, I think, and I told myself I'd buy as many of these as I could when I had the chance. So yeah, I bought around 5. I also bought this one, which is a mix. It's a crayon fusion. It's just a really pretty color combination, don't you think? I'm planning to make a top for this, a knit top. We'll see how that goes. I also have these. I also have some of these in storage. So yeah. Here we go. Last but not the least, this big milk cotton yarn haul that I made. I bought this from Shopee. These were all really inexpensive. They're from China and they were packed really well and they got to me a lot faster than I thought. The first seller that I bought from, the first package that I showed you guys today, it was how do I say, like a more intimate seller, just more personal, sell a limited number of products. This one, they have a lot of products and they also have a lot of color range. Yeah, it's a lot. So I guess I'll just show you the colors one by one, or the set of colors because of the projects that I'm planning to make them with. This, I'm planning to make a knit top with this. This is pretty much really close to my favorite color set, as you can tell. Beautiful. Yeah. I'm planning to do the same thing with these. They're just really pretty. And I don't think I have enough green things, like tops or items of clothing, so yeah. I'm planning to make a watermelon top, so this is a lighter shade of green. This is watermelon red, they said, but you know, it's pretty much pink. Black and white, or cream, that is. I usually don't buy white yarn just because I think there's a certain quality with off-white or cream that makes it less aggressive, if that makes any sense. So here you go, my watermelon top. These colors I bought because if you guys are familiar with Amanda Loves Santos, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, she has a 4-color top that pretty much resembles these colors, and I actually really like this color scheme. This is supposed to be a bit of a flesh pink. I would have liked a less pink color, just a lighter shade of pink, but when you look at it all together like this, it looks really nice. So I'm planning to make a multi-color top with these. This is similar to the blue color I showed you, but it's a little more gray, and this is a dark maroon and a beige. I bought a lot of these, so I'm probably planning to make that same knit top, but I also bought this color. Now this is the color that would have made more sense with the Harry Styles cardigan, but this color isn't available in the cashmere slash acry cotton blend that I showed you guys. So I bought some of it because I'm planning to experiment with making my own patterns, or just figuring out some simple ways to work this yarn into maybe a tube top. I bought some extra cream yarn just because it's, you know, you can't go wrong with cream colors. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I always love talking about yarn with other people. I think yarn work and crafting is something that a lot more people should enjoy. So if you would like to leave a comment down below just to talk about yarn or your projects or your experiences or how you started yarning, and I'll be happy to read that comment, maybe respond to it. Maybe you can give me some suggestions on what type of projects I can do with all this yarn. And if you feel like it, you can subscribe as well for more content about all the different things that I get up to, yarn work and crafting included. Please do give a thumbs up to this video because that would help me a lot. So thank you so much for watching today's video, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!